Hi guys, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. Just finished the Divine Masculine Twin Flame read. It's a pretty interesting read today, so I would check it out. The Lover's card is there. There's a lot of good union information coming up. And I'm kind of excited to see what comes up with the Oracle cards today. So I'm going to get right into it. We have the Ascension deck, and it is April 15th, 2019. It's tax day. Matthew was the tax man. So definitely Jesus and Mary Magdalene and the Apostles' energy coming up. The betrayals, the crowds turning against him. And it's very much reflecting in the energies around us right now. And just remember, it's tax day. It's always a difficult day. Everyone's stressed out about getting their taxes in, all that kind of stuff. So do your best to stay neutral and to help others along to get back in more positive energy. So we're definitely calling Mary Magdalene and Jesus in today. Maybe they'll give us some information about intimacy with or without your masculine. Let's see what comes up today. So Mary Magdalene and Jesus. Today is April 15, 2019. For everyone watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Transmute and clear, clear and fill. Guided beautiful organic love and light, guided light. And God, please armor us all with your love. And so it is. What is our guidance? Mary Magdalene and Jesus, please. That's just for number counting. Okay. The bottom of the deck is 12 chakras, number 1. So we have the Magician here. And that affirmation is, I awaken my 12 fifth dimensional chakras. So since in the read there was so much trouble with awakening the karmic, or whoever's in your environment, in family or whatever, who's not awakening, it may be a way to help them start awakening, is show them their chakras and how to deal with their chakras. It might be something fun to do. You know, and muscle testing is fun to do too with the kids. They love that. My son loves just doing muscle testing. You can use this for muscle testing. You can check some of that stuff out online. So the cards that came up for Mary Magdalene was Isis. And that's number 38, which is the Queen of Cups. They're very much about their energy. And for Jesus came up Thought. Perfect for the masculines. 31, which is that expansion energy, the Five of Wands. So for Isis, it says Illumined Master Isis was Ma-Ra, and Ra came up in the masculine read today. In Lemuria, Isis, the high priestess of Atlantis, mother of Horus in Egypt, and Mary, mother of Jesus. She was always overlit by the universal angel Mary, who helped Isis pass her initiations and ascend in each lifetime. This card reminds you of the power of the feminine. Face your challenges with equanimity and courage, knowing you're helped by your angels. Keep your light bright and your energy pure no matter what, and this will enable you to influence many on their ascension path. Remember, there's a greater plan, and being humble and humility was coming up in the masculine read today. So very important to stay neutral and detached. Don't feed into being right or wrong or competing with anyone. Help them get into more positive energies. The affirmation is, I face my challenges with calm and strength. So that's from Mary Magdalene, and from Jesus is Thoth. And Thoth, the high priest in the golden era of Atlantis, led his tribe to South America to become the Inca civilization. He taught that when every single aspect is in tune, the whole is automatically in harmony. And in my read, I was telling you that my neighbor, who normally blasts like head-banging music that I don't like to listen to and shakes my house, was blasting Ebony and Ivory. And it was really nice, and the sound was good and everything. I couldn't believe it. That was coming out today. So your guidance is to bring all parts of your life and your body into alignment so that you enjoy perfect health and happiness. Imagine every cell of your body is part of an orchestra. Let your thoughts conduct a magnificent concert for radiant well-being. And take your time speaking, because I'm having trouble today. Attune each area of your life to a higher purpose so that your life is a celebration. Affirmation is, my life and my health are in perfect harmony. So every day it's so important to stay present, because in each day there's always going to be a new area of your life that needs focus to rebalance everything. You know, spiritual, physical, mental, whatever it is, it's going to be different every day. So you can't always say, this is my routine, and just, that's it. You stay present each day. You don't have to make those decisions, because you just go with the flow and what your body knows, your connection with your higher self. Ebony and ivory work together in perfect harmony. So it's very much about thoughts. That music's coming up. And for the feminines, you know, just stay strong. Stay calm and strong. When you're able to stay present, then you can keep yourself from going back into your old habits of reacting to things. When you're present, you don't do that. You're like, oh, that's what I have to do. But if you don't, and you're not thinking about that, about being present, then you can easily get triggered into how you would normally react before, especially when you're outside of your home. All right, so let's see how many cards came up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so we have 18 in the pile, and Commander Ashtar is coming up at the bottom of this pile, which is 39, which is the Knight of Cups, which was one of the main cards in the read today, about offering love to all. And that says, I connect with Commander Ashtar to serve the universe. Breathing in the subtle energy, connecting with the galaxies with your cosmic eyes. Gaining the energy and the wisdom of the stellar world and allow it to affect your chakra system. So that comes up again, and ignite your consciousness. So help others learn about their chakra system, as well as you continue to learn about your chakra system, to ignite more consciousness coming in. And with the energies that are coming in, to teach people about that stuff as well. You're blessed for this card. It's a card of expanded enlightenment and a call to intergalactic service. I connect with Commander Ashtar to serve the universe. And it's Ashtar, so Ash is coming up again with the ashes, and my CD, of course, is Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames. But Ash is also referencing back to the olive tree, ash trees, and willow trees, because they have soft, pliable wood. Be pliable, like with the wind. And Gone with the Wind is just coming up now, and also Rewind is coming up, Rewind. Okay, sometimes you have to go back to gain momentum. It's the same thing with the energetic circles, all right? You have to go back to get momentum to go up, just like the pulses from the veins and the valves. The universe works the same way on all different levels. All right, so we had 18 cards here for the moon coming up, for the full moon, big day, right? And then we have 2 more cards, one for each. So both magicians, the masculine and the feminine. And 18 goes to 20, which is judgment, which has been a big theme this week, right? The final judgment. So let's get into the past life deck and see what comes up here. All right, so the past life deck. And again with Mary Magdalene and Jesus. If I ask you guys, I'm thinking if I asked Isis and Thoth to come in too, I'm going to have so many cards to read. All right, look. I'll say Mary Magdalene, Jesus, Isis, Thoth. Those are your 4 positions, and if you have something to say, I'll know which position it is. And Thoth is saying, but that's not fair because I'm fourth. So if Isis doesn't say anything, I can't come in. Pretty funny. All right. So for this April 15, 2019, for everyone watching The Best and Highest Good of Always Concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And we are asking Mary Magdalene, Jesus, Isis, and Thoth, because they both just came up. What is our guidance? If all 4 of you want to say something, that's fine. Just bring it up. Take a deep breath, guys. And be patient. Calm and patient. you. All right. So the bottom of the deck is trust and faith. Okay. It says the underlying energy is just 10, 17, so there's your ones and sevens. All right. Allow the sun to break through. Allow the masculine to come to you and give you a shoulder rub. Because yesterday this was coming up as someone having some, you know, who needs a little massaging back here between the wing and the left shoulder, which I could definitely use that. I always get a little nick there. I'm getting his arms up too at a right angle. And he's got his hand closed like this. And you usually want to, when your hand's closed like that, usually these two fingers touch your thumb, which is something I've been guided to do too when I meditate most of the time. But he's holding his hand closed as well. I'm getting shadow puppets also. And I'm getting reference to people with thoracic duct syndrome because their vessels get closed off if they keep their arms up over the head. So this is a good position, you know, so it doesn't get cut off. The circulation doesn't get cut off. All right, so Mary Magdalene, we have galactic, and it's 1144. So 11 is justice and 44 is mastering. So look to your galactic friends, whether it's your angels, masters, guides, your ET friends. Look for guidance from them. I'm getting the kite again. I'm also getting the diamond light. And I'm getting the orbs, the fairies down here. To look out for the orbs because you'll see lots of fairies around. And they're connecting my east. I was getting east and 20 degrees north in the masculine read today. And so they're bringing up the North Star here. And it has to do with Judgment Day. Your true north is Judgment Day. All right? So it's always following the sunrise east. 20 degrees north, your true self, judgment. And I'm getting Ben Franklin flying his kite to bring light. The three wise men aligning. I was getting them in the Journey of Love cards yesterday too, you know, the tall ones, the great ones, the three wise men lining up with the North Star. Could be Sirius as well. Sirius B, the white dwarf. Not such a dwarf to us. I'm getting like Morse code too. Maybe Morse means something to someone, but I'm getting Morse code is like dot, dot, dot. One big one, and then dot. Dot, 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 dot. Three, one, one. Anything else? And of course the Little Dipper and the Big Dipper. Father and son. Connect by their true north, North Star. And the North Node. Right, which is Cancer right now, which is all about the mother and home and family. And it was just 1441. 14 is the angels, the temperance card of patience and balance, and then 41, of course, is true love. It's the Ace of Cups. Self-love, spiritual love, new love. I'm getting it's a barrel of monkeys. I don't know why, but the dipper, I'm getting like the barrel that you would use, you know, like the guys use to clean up the lawn or something like that. So it's saying to connect with your galactic connections is a barrel of monkeys. Like, they're really funny, they're fun to hang out with, so. And very competitive about who shines the brightest. Alright, so that's from Mary Magdalene. We have 3 more piles to go here. So this is from Jesus, is biblical reversed. Okay, it says you don't have to be a carpenter like me. So that's very much representative of him as a carpenter. It's also like the 8 of Pentacles card. You know, what is your craft? What do you love to do? And you're not allowed to work hard, it's saying. It's about working smarter, more connected, with what comes from your heart. And you notice this guy's got a heart on his sleeve. Check it out. I never noticed that before. You must not work. Work should never be hard, so stop when you don't like it anymore and change to something else. Always do what you love. There are no rules. If you want to try to put a square in a circle, go ahead. I'd like to see you. We're just saying there's no rules, and thoughts would agree with that for sure too. And we don't have to be like, he's saying too, you don't have to be a carpenter like me. You are your authentic self. So that's why the rules don't apply the same for every person, because it depends on your personality, what your gifts are, and what you love to do and be. So it has to be authentic to you. So then we have Isis, and Isis has baby and father. Okay, so this was coming up as very strong with Jesus as well. The connection between the father is so important to the child because it grounds them. Because the child, if not connected with their father, will always wonder who they are. They won't feel grounded. They'll feel confused. And be careful how you use your index finger. Like pointing fingers, like who did what. Do not keep them disconnected. This came up already this week a couple times. Oh, and allow... So the father card was coming up by itself, but today it came up with the baby. So it's saying make sure the father's participating in all of the delivery and the nesting. Both need to have their hand in it. This is Isis's message. You know, it's the little things that count, like the father and baby looking at their hands together to see how they match. You know, they have the same fingernails or the same fingers. That's what's so sweet about that relationship and the tenderness between them. And also the baby helping to bring the mother and father together because they have something in common. Is there anything else? The baby reminds you the connection to the father, to always stay young, to always be new, and stay present, that every day is a new you. Okay, so that's Isis. And then we have Thoth here. We have vows and wisdom reversed. He's saying vows are not wise. The only vow that you should be making is your connection to your higher self. God, source, however you see it. So there's a match with vows. I'm getting wows. Thoughts is so funny. I'm getting two. It's not about the vows, it's about the wows. You know, that the light bulb moment, the creation, that inspiration when that moment hits. When I get my epiphanies with these reads, that's the wow. It's not about the vows and the rules. It's about the wow and the fun. It's saying, saying like, you know, you can toss the wisdom out the window, all right? Because what one man's wisdom is not another man's wisdom. Just because that's what he learned doesn't mean that applies to this one, because that may not be wise for him. You have to follow your own code. All right, the flame should always be attached to the wow. The wowza. Who says that? Wowza. Oh, it's also bringing up the purity. Don't worry about being pure. That's not what we want. You need to be your colorful self and make mistakes. That's where the best inventions come from. Don't worry about your purity. And I definitely can resonate with this because I'm a Virgo, and I was always worried about, well, what if I'm not this anymore? Then I don't have a pure slate anymore, or a clean slate. Throw your clean slate out the window. It's about expanding and experimenting and having fun doing it, even when you make your mistakes. Your vows are to open yourself to be open to people who are different from you and learn from each other. And it's not about guilting or shaming each other. It's about feeling bad that you don't know something that somebody else knows, or you're being wrong or stupid or anything like that. It's not about calling ourselves names or other people names. It's just about expanding and learning and having fun doing it with each other, allowing other people to be different from you. Don't have to resonate with everybody. That's the beauty of it. You all have your part to play in this oneness of us. All right, so we had 1 and 1 for Mary Magdalene and Jesus, and then we had 2 and 2 for Isis and Thoth. So it's 6 of love. And 1122, which came up with the numbers. It's justice of keeping an open heart and taking that leap of faith. That's justice. Truth and balance is staying connected to your heart and surrendering, staying in faith and patience. That is your wisdom. That is your vow. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Let go of the old traditions and follow the new, galactic. Like, open yourself up to the new. Just because it's not comfortable to you doesn't mean you won't be comfortable with it tomorrow. Alright, so that's the past life deck. Let's see what we have from Journey of Love. Okay, Journey of Love. Clear and align. Clear and align and fill with only beautiful organic love and light, diamond light. And it is April 15, 2019. What's coming up for us as far as the theme this week with Judgment and the Crucifixion and the full moon, the second full moon in Libra? What is our message here? What is our message? Mary Magdalene, Jesus, Isis, and Thoth. I don't know if I'm going to read all these cards, but if you want me to, I will. Alright. So for everyone watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Take a deep breath, guys. Mary Magdalene, Jesus, Isis, and Thoth. What is our guidance? It's for you to be your own guides. You got 4. And then a number to come up. Is that it? Okay. The bottom of the deck is distant shores, which is 18. It's the full moon. So the distant shores of this big full moon coming up. And you like that there's 4 moons here. There's 4 moons being shown, and there's also 4 rays of light being shown. And it's the purple and the green, which are the colors I always see when I go into meditation right away. I always see the purple and the emerald green dancing with each other. Do the dance by the light of the moon. Go to the shore by the ocean, by the waves, the moving waters. Allow it to move you. That's what the moon's for romance and seeing things differently. Yourself reflected in another. Allow yourself to be open to all of this. That's the underlying energy. So it's all about this full moon coming up to release it all. Let's see. So we're getting the 4 full moons because we have April, May, June, July going into August 8th, because I was getting the dates of May to Lionsgate, August 8th, for unions coming in here. There's a lot of big energy there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we have 12 in the pile that came up for me to count. And 12 is about wisdom and endings. And a dozen, it's about the 12 apostles. And remember, we're throwing the wisdom out the window, because the only wisdom is for you to stay patient in faith and knowing and surrender. Stay connected to yourself. And we have fire and ice on the bottom of this one, which is 37, which is the King of Cups. Allow the fire and ice, the 2 different perspectives of the masculine and the feminine dancing between each other. That's what brings the beautiful contrast out. The epiphanies, the knowings. It releases the sparks, the epiphanies, the inspiration. Allow the light to come in with the contrast is how this exists. Fire and ice, 37. So we have 12 there, and then we have 4 here, because they each got 1 card. So we have 16 of the tower, and yes, this full moon is definitely going to be a tower energy. But we're having this energy today as well. So there's definitely tower energy with this tax day going on. And like I said, Matthew is the tax collector from the apostles. So let's see what all these say and what messages I'm getting. So for Mary Magdalene, we have this is what Paul and Linda McCartney came up as referencing. She said that's her and Paul on the record. That's from Linda when she was coming through. But she's representing them just like the twins, to hold hands and allow each other, each to be you, you to be you. And do a little spin now and then. But saying in general the card too, don't stay in the vortex in the safe zone all the time. Come out a little bit and experiment and then come back in. You know where to draw the line. It may be safer and calm in the vortex, but you are in a human body. It's for you to go out and experiment and have fun. Just like when I heard that the tornado was coming last night, I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning with my window wide open and the rain pouring in, trying to get a picture if this came in. And I'm seeing like there's little orbs in this picture too, like you see here, the orb. So again, look out for the fairies. It's saying that if you don't go out from the center, you'll never get to see all those fun, exciting things. It's just saying don't travel too far out, because if you go outside the tornado, you're going to get thrown, right? Just stay in the center, just a little bit out to have some fun, and then come back to the center to take your rest. So this is Jesus is soft. And he's telling me that Mary Magdalene is the brave one, not me. I'm the soft, mushy one. So the dance of the planets was 56. 56 is the 2 of Swords. And the 2 of Swords is about being in your knowing. The 47 is the 7 of Cups. So it's about your synchronicities and heaven in your eyes. This is Jesus. And they're matching for me the orbs that I was just telling you about. Jesus, see how there's an orb there and there's another one up here? Jesus is matching his pearl to the orbs. He's saying, and watch out for me. I might just make an appearance. That for him, he's bringing this up, that for him, it's all about the pearl. It's about Mary Magdalene, because she is him. The pearl, the little bacteria that crawled into the oyster or the clam, that created this beautiful pearl, the difficulties that they went through, is what created their bond. But like I'm getting that theme again too, the choosing of the family over Mary Magdalene was choosing them over myself. And that was my as within, so without, creating a death wish for myself. Because I chose them over me. But remember, he's saying, remember though, that the feminine is the vehicle of life. The feminine is the womb of birth. This is where everything is formed. This is why it is so much easier for the feminine to live without the masculine, but so much harder for the masculine to live without a feminine. She is the sustenance of the earth. But she is nothing without his light nurturing her. So the masculine supports her gifts and makes her come alive in ways that no other man can. And Paul, I'm getting that from Linda. Linda's making me cry, Linda McCartney. That's what Paul did for her. Oh, the fun that we had. Okay, Isis has the mother praise. And this always reminds me of the praying mantis. And they're kind of harsh energies if you go galactic. But don't take it the wrong way. They're just different than you. That's just the way they come off. The mother prays. So be careful. There may be a mother praying on you. But don't forget also that she prays for you. You know, it's hopefully of good intentions, but it's the 15, this card. So don't let, whether it's a mother or anyone else, like don't let them prey on your energy. If someone's manipulating you or not being nice to you, you don't have to put up with that. It doesn't matter whose relative it is. If you need to be authentic to yourself, and you need to support your masculine, and your masculine needs to support you. You're supporting each other in this. You do not defend your mother to your partner, either one of you. You guys are a unit. She is the third party, and she needs to respect that space. Don't have to be mean, but if she's being mean about it, you need to cut her off for a little bit. When she's going to be nice, she can come back in. Right, Isis? Is that it? Yes, this is why the mother, the praying mantis. Oh. Who bites who? I forget who bites whose head off in the praying mantis. Just, I guess the queen bites the head off of the male. Saying, don't let the queen bee get in between. Linda's saying that. Especially masculines. Don't let your mother get in between you and your feminine. Then we have Thoth has the swan. How beautiful. He's saying it's very simple math. It's black and white. "67 is the Knight of Pentacles. He's saying it's black and white. It's very simple. It's all about taking your time, always being in moderation. This is the beauty of life, because it allows you to have time to look at the scenery as you go. You don't always have to make heads or tails of it. It will show you what you need to know. Take your time. That's why the turtle wins. Because the turtle is being authentic to him or her. Alright, so let's see. What am I supposed to read? Am I supposed to read all of them? I'm being told to read the Mother Praise and the Swan. We did do Dance of the Planets very recently. And Soft as well. That comes up a lot. But we're going to do the Mother Praise and the Swan. 15. Since today is the 15th. The Mother Praise. You're being watched over. Many beings are aware of your existence. They know that your heart and your soul are pure, even when you doubt it at times, because after all, you're a divine being masquerading as a decidedly fascinating mixture of light and darkness. Sometimes you may not feel so pure, and that's okay. The Mother prays for you not because you're about to do something ridiculous and you might come to harm, but that you might not do something ridiculous and avoid living your full potential. She wraps you in waves of love, light, and consciousness that you may feel brave enough to live your life and not hold back from pursuing what is in your heart, or really letting it pursue you and giving in to its seduction. The Mother prays, so fear not and just live your life. This oracle brings you guidance. Ask for help from the Divine Mother who loves you unconditionally. Ask each day. She wants to help you, and you have to ask her for that help to empower her to do so. You have her great blessing. I love you, holding your breath in my kiss, your heartbeat in my arms, driving home. I could see you sitting beside me, not with my eyes, but I knew you were there, your beautiful legs crossed, your coat open and inviting. The soft scent of you brings a smile to my lips and to my heart, because I know you are still here. Okay? That's the Mother Praise, and then the Swan is 67. The Swan. Gliding with grace, nothing is withheld from this beautiful soul. It can discern what is genuine, authentic, loving, and what is from the ego parading. Even through the most impressive words or gestures, this soul can sense the holding within a core of fearful separation from the divine. With grace, it allows all to be and moves amongst the world with inspiring light and grace. Paramahamsa. Great Swan, the soul that moves the souls of others, is reaching to you now. The Guru, the teacher, the light, the love that is all. You are blessed by sacred divine relationship with the essence of love itself that adores you and wants only for you to be free. This oracle reaches to you now, indicating that you are held within the grace of a great soul, a teacher of the heart of the spirit, and there is endless light bestowed upon you for protection. Your path ahead is assured. Soon you'll be shifting from hope to a sense of inevitability in your attainment of the spiritual goals closest to your heart. Be with your practice of love through meditation, yoga, kindness, nature, dance, and singing, whatever speaks to your heart, and know you are one with the divine, and it's only a matter of time before you realize it. And the poem simply states, to love from afar, all we share are dreams of what will unfold. Okay, it's like the it's like, you know, it's the dance, it's the flirtation, it's the preparation for the grand finale, which is only then just the first step in the rest of the dance. Okay? Because then you create a new dance to dance, and so on. Okay, so some very beautiful energies again. It's very cool for me to get all these messages. So make sure you guys are good to yourselves. Drink your water. Get your rest, which I didn't get enough of last night. I probably maybe slept 4 hours. And rise and be loved, guys. Bye.